Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be part 2 of current Bitcoin 2022. It's going to be the interior video. So I'm starting off on the outside. I'm going to walk inside, walk around all the rooms, convention, show you guys around. And then in the part 3 video, I'm actually going to the expo and showing you around the expo. So if you think that's interesting, hit like, subscribe to the bell, go to cryptollc.org if you're looking for someone to manage a GPU or ASIC mining farm. Alright, let's get started. So again, today's video is walking inside the convention. This main door is inside. I'll show you guys around. So there's an upstairs and a downstairs area. Downstairs is where all the big conference rooms are. We're gonna head into the first conference room, which is the biggest one. It's Hall D, but the conference gives its own name. There's a Genesis room, there's a mining room, and so on. I think this one is called the Hashimoto, I think, or something similar. I forgot the name of it. But you can get an idea of how big this room actually is. See how far I have to keep walking just to get to the front of the conference room. Where actually they sit. Maybe I can actually zoom in for you instead of walking all the way down there. It's pretty far. So that's the main stage right there. That's where they have their couches and so on. It's very, very huge. So this conference had over 25,000 attendees at this conference. So very, very huge. A lot of people showed up, 25,000 of them. So it required a huge conference room. I don't know if it fits all 25, but there's various conferences or meetings or chats that happen at the same time. So they happen in various rooms. You pick the room you want to go to listen to the information that interests you. So, sometimes you might want to go to a Bitcoin, mining related conference, or you want to go to a conference about philosophical questions, like the recent Jordan Peterson one, or maybe a conference about new miner releases. A lot of sitting areas here, so you can take a seat, get on your laptop, do some things.
I think I'll do that because
some more sitting areas. So now we're walking to another conference room. See, on the way there, you can purchase yourself some merchandise, some hats, shirts, things like that. Like official Bitcoin 2022.
it stays together. That's how you stand these. Yeah.
And there's also coffee areas, alcohol areas, things like that. But you can buy yourself some coffee. Coffee also is not good. I don't think really anyone makes good coffee in Florida. So it's really hard to find some coffee good coffee shop place in Florida. Okay, this is gonna be Hall B. So inside of this one, that's the Expo Center. So I'm not gonna be posting that right now. That's gonna be in another video. But that's how you get to the Expo Center. That one has various businesses, you know, showing off their merchandise, showing off their business. You know, get more information, get some brochures, talk to some specialists in that business. You know, exchange information. So we talked to NiceHash, we talked to Brains, we talked to various you know, financial questions we had, to some tax-related questions about crypto, things like that. So that's a good place to talk to some of the main people that could actually know the answers. You can just get the answer right away from them rather than writing emails. So here's a mining lounge. So this is from Clean Spark. So they have their own little lounge here, and you can kind of sit around, talk, meet other miners, talk with them. Some mining stage. This room here is where you have some announcements. I think this is the room where that recent announcer from Canon. And then this room here. Actually, it's the same room. But yeah, mining stage. So we had an event in there earlier. And so you kind of walk around the convention. You see what interests you. You look at the schedule. You see what, you know, topics are of interest to you. You go in there and take a listen. Afterwards, we head out to the expo. And at the expo, we, like I said, talk to all those various businesses, all various startups, and just get some contacts and so on. So now we're gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna show you guys upstairs to get yourself a general idea. You know, not everyone could make it to this conference, but if you watch this video all the way through, you get an idea of what it's like, how big it is. You can kind of maybe pause the video, get an idea of what was happening at the conference. I mean, the best way to get an idea of what's happening in terms of speakers is to just go to the site and take a look at the schedule. You can take a look at all the speakers and the topics they were talking on. So here's a coffee place right here, and that coffee tastes like garbage. So don't buy that coffee. If you're from Northwest, not from Florida, then you would understand what coffee tastes like. But I guess people from Florida don't know what coffee tastes like. I mean, drink dirt water. You know, so pretty nasty. All right, so now we're up here. We have some other various businesses over there. We'll go to them right after we go around this corner here. So those various businesses, they kind of open up their own, like a fully functional, you know, room just to themselves. So it's probably the bigger players in crypto, and so they can afford a big room like that. And there they host like a lot more information, have a lot of their employees there presenting their company or whatever they're trying to pitch. So it's also interesting that, you know, if that company's of interest. Again, like there's various things like trading platforms here, miners, there's networks, there's, you know, different functional, you know, like this right here, swipe right, liquidity. Yeah, it looks like another trading platform. So things like that.
It's a very cool There's plenty of food in there.
How little bitcoiners care about reaching across the aisle.
You can see here. you know, various platforms. There's a lot of immersion cooling here as well. So we went over some immersion cooling with some of the manufacturers. I met some people from Poland that manufacture immersion cooling. Just talk to them how that works and how much it can handle, how much it can cool off. You know, how fast you can run a miner when it's submerged like that.
But the money's there, the income's there, and you're right.
Are you leaving? Or do you want me to?
So we're still walking here.
I'm right on the ocean, like Ocean Avenue.
See how big it is? So many people here. Even all the way out here. This is not even close to the main ballrooms. It's not even close to the expo center, which in idea it would be, you know, the ideal place for, you know, all the guests to be at. Is to be next to the expo center and next to the big ballrooms. But you can see how far we're away from everything. And it's still going on. There's another room here. We also bought some burgers. This is the burger place I was talking about. Where that Ocean Grill, where the burgers are pre-cooked and then they're just heating them up. So it's pretty nasty. Alright, let's keep going.
The one that's actually building it, because we don't do operable trellises. This
It's a grand ballroom here. Grand ballroom B. So this is the Genesis stage. We were also in here for some events. So this is one of the big rooms as well. It's not as big as that main room, but it's huge. So I'm gonna just head back. You know, I just keep going and going. You know, I'm gonna make this video like 30 minutes. You know, if I keep going there, so I'm just gonna turn around. It kind of scales down from that point on, and I'm gonna walk back all the way to the escalators. So you can fast forward until I get to the escalator area, and then I'll show you guys around those remaining businesses, remaining rooms. So you guys take a look. You know, the interesting thing is I noticed there is no Coinbase here. I've been walking around the whole entire convention and I have not found Coinbase. You know, me or my partner have not found Coinbase, which is very interesting, unless they're hidden somewhere in a corner, because I haven't seen every single corner. But I would assume a big company like that would have, you know, a bigger presence, or at least I would see them as like a sponsor, but they're not even that. And I haven't seen their booth. I haven't seen them at the expo. I haven't seen a single sign anywhere where it says Coinbase, not once. So really interested to know why Coinbase did that, because it kind of gives me an idea that they're like traders basically. You know, which makes sense. They kind of basically suck up to the United States government and, you know, don't really believe in freedom or anything like that. Want to do their KYC, all that stuff. Or should have built it up, decentralized in a way where it can't be blocked. And I understand Coinbase doesn't want, you know, their CEOs or their people to end up in jail. So I understand that part, but should have built it in a way where they don't really have much control of it. But again, then the question arises, like, how are they going to make a profit and all that stuff. So, but anyway, too bad for them. So it looks like they're gone. You know, like Cash App is here. So Cash App is way more legitimate now, as they've made a big presence here. They're one of the, you know, big sponsors. They have their sign everywhere. Huge signs, huge sponsor. So it looks like they went all in and really invested into this conference. All right, it's almost there. You got a free Ross sign there. Sign the petition. I mean, the United States government runs Guantanamo Bay, where they torture people and kill people. So I doubt they'll release him. The only way they're gonna release him if there's like a presidential pardon. Well, you know, all our presidents are bought, so they're not gonna pardon anything. All right, so let's see what we got here. We got Foundry in previous closed session. Looks like only allowed certain types of people in there. I guess probably have to be on a list. So more little rooms here. You see those? Must have been some sort of business. I see a lot of these are, you know, they had their event and they closed down. They might be back. Maybe they're at lunch. It says over-the-counter trading, asset liquidity. So see another company that's doing trading. Let's keep going here.
Yeah, no, Grant and I.
Just kind of the, not really the center of it, because this Bitcoin stand here is kind of to the side. The center would be at that main auditorium, in that main room. And this is not in front of the main room. It's just the Bitcoin sales area. So you got more meeting rooms. I think these are not being used. I think these are empty rooms. So I think I want to take anything out. But you got more sitting areas. You can see you can sit down on a laptop, do your thing here. Escalators to go back down. And then you go back down, you'll pretty much be right next to the main auditorium. Yeah, so a lot of people are outside now getting lunch, and there might be a session going on at the main room. You can see some people not really crowded. Usually when an auditorium session is over, it gets really crowded, or everyone like runs outside to get some lunch. So yeah, so that's going to be it for the interior walkthrough of the convention. So this is for the conference. Convention conference, the same thing. This is Bitcoin 2022. So I got 3 videos coming up. So the first, second, and third is going to be the outside video of Bitcoin 2022, the inside video, which is this one, and then the expo video. So make sure you check out all 3 videos and you get yourself an idea of what's going on at the conference, all right? And of course, if you're looking for GPU or ASIC mining, you want to build yourself a farm, you want to invest into GPU or ASIC mining, either just financially or build your own farm, go to cryptollc.org, send us an email. We'll get back in touch with you and see what we can do, see what we can work out. You know, all depends on the current financial situation, how much you're looking to invest. Or if you're looking to buy yourself some GPUs, go to cryptollc.org. We have a marketplace there where we sell GPUs, 3080s, 3090s, TIs, 1660s, as well as evga PSUs. If you're looking to buy any of those, check out our site. And that's gonna be it for this video, and until next time, bye.